Hey guys, welcome back. So we've been spending a lot of time focusing on what's your identity, what's your why, what is the reason why you're going through this whole process. What are we doing this all for? Okay? And what I want to talk about today is just that process of change and how change is challenging. Change sucks. Change is hard. And there's a number of factors that go into that. Partly because we're human beings and we're always looking for that instant gratification, that instant hit of dopamine that's going to make us feel good and reward that pathway. So that's why it's easy to continue eating food that's less nutritious for us, that's full of salt, fat, and sugar and stuff like that, because it provides that instant reward, that instant amount of gratification that we want to eat it again and again and again. But we need to keep in mind that along this journey, you go to the gym 3 times in a week, you're not suddenly fit. It's going to take time and consistently to build and build and build in order for you to develop and become fit, to be able to run a marathon and be able to do X, Y, and Z. You have to consistently work at it and build upon it. Now, this graph I really like because it kind of explains things nicely, and don't worry about the artwork or anything. On this line, we have change. In this axis, we have time. Most people think it's going to be linear. I do something, change occurs. I do something, change occurs. I do something, change occurs. Well, that's not the way it goes. It's actually more like this, kind of on a curve, right? So you did something, didn't really notice anything. You did it again, didn't really notice anything. Did it again, didn't really notice anything. Oh, we did it again, and finally something happens. What we're traveling through and why it's so frustrating in terms of change is that we're constantly doing these things and we're wondering, well, I'm going through this process, I'm making this change, I'm making this change, I'm making this change, but you're not seeing any kind of result. Or, the scale's only moving a little bit, or I've only gone down half a size, or I'm only able to go up in 5 pounds in weight at the gym. Whatever it is, we're not seeing a big enough result that we want, that we enjoy. And that's because as we move along and change, and if we're making true sustainable lifestyle changes, we got to travel through what's called the valley of disappointment, right? So that's that whole area right here, the valley of disappointment. That's why change is so hard, is because you're traveling through it, you're watching my videos, you're making all these things, and you're doing X, Y, and Z, but not seeing that large outcome that you're looking for. You're not seeing that 30 pounds come off. You're not seeing, able to leg press 100 pounds, whatever it is that you're looking for. You're not seeing that result, and so it's kind of like, well, why are we doing this? Why am I engaging in this process? But we have to remember that it has to be the consistency. This is an election. We're looking for a majority. We're looking to consistently do these things on a day-to-day basis until we reach a breakthrough moment. And when that breakthrough moment occurs, well, that's when we've hit the money. That's where a big change occurs, and we're like, yes, everything that I've been doing for the last 3 months is all of a sudden paying off. You go to university for 4 years, and all of a sudden you get a degree at the end of it. Right? You got to keep working in towards it till you get that end result, that end goal that you're looking for. But we have to, along the way, take into account the small wins we're getting on a day-to-day basis. The fact that, I went to the gym today. I moved my body. I got stronger and healthier. I may not know the full effect of it right now, but me, 3 months from now, is definitely going to like it. Me, 20 years from now, is definitely going to appreciate it because I'm going to be healthier, I'm going to be stronger, I'm going to be able to do what I want, I'm going to be less medications, be able to travel more, etc., etc., etc. So we need to take those small wins into account. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get questions about, well, what if I'm not seeing any changes? I've hammered away at this for 6 months, nothing's happening, etc., etc. I usually say you got to do something for at least 3 months to really see a result or a change, that breakthrough to kind of come through, especially when it comes to nutrition, activity, that sort of thing. So 3 months is kind of my general window. If you're not seeing that changes, nothing's occurring, well, then we got to reevaluate. We got to look at the data, look at the evidence. What are you actually doing? Are you not in a calorie deficit? Are you not pushing yourself hard enough at the gym? What is it that's kind of going on? Or what is our goal? What are you trying to work towards? Is it unrealistic? Do we need to readjust things? Or are we getting small little wins all along the way, but we just don't realize that we're not taking that into account to kind of smell the roses and appreciate all the hard work that we're doing? So sometimes it requires that inside-outside look, essentially, on kind of the situation, and that's where my team at Healthcare Evolution and myself kind of comes in. If you want to connect with us, healthcareevolve.ca, or shoot me a message via Instagram, drdan_HE, Twitter, drdan_HE, or Facebook, we're called Healthcare Evolution there. So if you have questions or concerns, some people like us, or your physician, or someone else, or a friend can even look at what's going to go on and what could you tweak and change, okay? But overall, change, it's going to take time. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take consistency over and over and over again. So you just need to continue working on it, continue building on it, and I promise you those breakthrough moments will happen, and eventually you will start working towards and getting to where you want to be and starting to get those more of those successes as you go along. So guys, that's the video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. Follow us, like I said, healthcareevolve.ca is the website. Twitter and Instagram, DrDan_HE. We're going to be on LinkedIn soon. Facebook is Healthcare Evolution. And if you got something out of this, please share and like it. Leave us a comment. Pass it along to your friends. It's the only cost that we ask for making all this free content. And yeah, if there's any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. All right.